Hi, my name is Pari, and I'm doing the extra credit project alone for Macbeth Act 4, Scene 1 through 3. Act 4, Scene 1. A carving in the middle, a boiling cauldron, thunder. Enter the three witches. Thrice the blinded cat have me wed. Thrice and once the hedge pig whined. Harper cries, 'tis time, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails throw. Told that under cold stone, days and nights as 31. Swell their venom sleeping got, boil thou first the charmed pot. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. My questions here for this part are my first question is, are they making a spell to change Macbeth's life from bad as of right now to worse? And my second question is, what does double double, toil and trouble, fire burn, and cauldron bubble mean? Fillet of a fenny snake in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's frog and blind worm sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing, for a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth, boil and bubble. I really see um the rhyming part at the end, like frog dog, snake bake, frog dog, sting wing, and and trouble and bubble. I feel like it has something to do with like the potion they're making for Macbeth's life. Double double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Act 4, Scene 1, page 2nd. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, maw and gulf, of the raven, salt sea shark, root of hemlock digged, the dark liver of balsaming Jew, gall of goat and slips of ewe, silvered in the moon's eclipse, nose of Turk and Tartar's lips, finger of bird strangled bay, dished delivered by a drop, make the gruel thick and slab, add thereto a tiger's chardon for the ingredients of our cauldron. Double double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good. After reading what the three witches put in their pot, I wanted to ask that where did they get all those animals that quick after Hecate left, like the queen of the witches? And my other question is, did they keep them in their house or did they just magically make them appear at that moment? Besides that, let's continue to find out what happens next. Enter Hecate, Hecate, and the other three witches. Oh well done. Oh wait. Oh well done. I commend your pains, and everyone shall share the gains. And now about the cauldron sing, like elves and fairies in a ring. I also see that writing part. Enchanting all that you put in. Music in a song, black spirits, and sea. Hecate retires. By the prinking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks. Act 4, Scene 1, page 3. Enter Macbeth. How now, you secret black, and my midnight Higgs, what is it you do, a deed without a name. I conjure you by that which you profess. However you come to know it, answer me. Though you untie the winds and let them fight against the churches, though the yeasty waves confound and swallow navigation up, though bladed corn be louged and trees blown down, though castles topple on their waters' heads, though castles and pyramids do slope their heads to their foundations through the treasure of nature's Germans tumble all together, even till destruction can answer me to what I ask you. After reading Macbeth's part, I can tell like he doesn't care about anyone else's life anymore since he is like the king and is scared that he might lose it because of someone else taking it over. Speak, demand, will answer. Say if the hatest rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters. Call them, let me see them. Pour in sow's blood that hath eaten her 9 pharaoh, grease that's sweaten from the murderous gibbet, throw into the flame. I just have one thing to say about that part. Like before I move on, like what the first witch just said. Like where can you like find a person, like find a sow that has eaten her 9 offspring, like 9 offsprings? Like, is that even possible? I wonder. Like, that's a shocking thing to like even like put into. Like, I feel like it's like a fantasy part, but like I'm pretty sure it's not real. I mean, it can't be. Pretty sure. Act 4, Scene 1, page 4. Come high or low, thyself in office deftly show. Thunder, first a partition, an armed head. Tell me thou unknown power, he knows thy thought, hear his speech, but say thou not. Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Beware Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife. Dismiss me enough. First of all, why was the thing like looking like a head with a helmet? Also, is Macduff like going to take revenge on Macbeth and kill like Macbeth after returning to Scotland? I feel like it will happen, but like I'm not sure as of right now. Whatever thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Thou hast harped my fear aright. But one word more. He will not be commanded. Here's another more potent than first. Thunder, second, a partition. I don't know how to say that. A bloody what? A bloody child, sorry. Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Had I 3 ears, I'd hear 3. D. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth. Again, after like reading it again for the second one, I feel like it happened again. Why was the second thing looking like a bloody child now? Like, is it trying to point something out? Is like Macbeth unbeatable, or can someone beat him still? I wonder who is going to kill Macbeth, since I still believe he is going to get killed before the story ends. Because why not? I mean, that's all I have to say for that part. Act 4, Scene 1, page 5. Then live Macduff, what need I fear of thee? But yet I'll make an assurance double sure, and take a bound of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear it lies, and sleep in despite of thunder. Thunder, third apparition, a child crowned with a tree in his hand. What is this? That rises like the issue of a king, and wears upon his baby brow the round in the top of sovereignty. I feel like the things are actually trying to point out Macbeth's future by looking like that. But my question is, why was it in a child form with a crown on his head and tree in his hand? Does it like represent Banquo's son being king the fair way after Macbeth, like killing him, or like bringing out evidence to support, to remove Macbeth out of his position with the evidence they find? Listen but speak not to it. Be lion Matilde, proud and take no care who chafes, who frets, or where conspires are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be until great Barnum wood to high Dunstan hill shall come against him. Descends. That will never be. Who can impress the forest, bid the tree, unfix his earth-bound root, sweet bondments, good rebellions, dead, rise never till the wood of Burnham rise in our high-placed Macbeth shall live in lees of nature, pay his breath to time and mortal custom, yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me if your art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom? How will a forest move? I mean, I see like fantasy there, but like at the same time, I can see a point that the thing made a person replace the woods, meaning that when a person moves to the hill, then Macbeth is done for. Like the person like who is like acting like the trees or like woods, like the woods. They could like, if they go to that hill, I feel like they can like end Macbeth's life forever. And I feel like that's the only place they can like kill Macbeth, as like the third apparition said. I don't know how to say that still. Act 4, Scene 1, page 6. Seek to know no more. I will be satisfied, deny me this, and an internal curse fall on you. Let me know. Why sings that cauldron, and what noise is this? Show. Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart. Again, with the rhyming part. A show of 8 kings, the last with a glass in his hand, followed by Banquo. Thou art too like the spirit of Banquo. Down, thy crown does sear mine eyeballs and thy hair. Thou other gold-bound brow. is is like the first, a third is like the former, filthy hangs. Why do you show me this? A fourth. Star eyes, what will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? Another yet. Sorry. A seventh, I'll see no more. And yet the eighth appears, who bears a glass, which shows me many more, and some I see that twofold balls and tremble scepters carry. Horror sight, now I see this truth. For the blood bouldered Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. That doesn't make sense. But okay. Why does it like say descendants? Like my first question was why does it say like descendants? Like when the first like I forgot which act it was in. I think it was like in first or second, and like the witches met Macbeth and Banquo, and they were talking about how like Macbeth is gonna be the future king, before he's like actually got the position, and like after that they told Banquo his future and that how his descendants was gonna be um like the king after Macbeth, and like throughout the story, we only know that as of right now, Banquo only has one son named Fleetness. Fleetness. I forgot his name. I mean, I know his name, Fleetness, but I forgot to say it. Um. Anyways, um, I'm blanking out. Um, but yeah, in like the second act, they were like his descendants were gonna be king, but he only has one son as of right now. So like who is gonna be like the other descendants, like next in line for being the king? And my thought is that I feel like the grandsons of his of Banquo is gonna like are gonna be like the the future king, because in one of the um acts, I think it was act 3, and like it was like he was talking about how my son and my grandsons are gonna be the future king, but like he still said sons during that part, and I feel like he has more sons, but they haven't arrived in the story yet. Sorry. Act 4, Scene 1, page 7. Oparitions vanish. What is this so? Aye, sir, all this is so. But why stands Macbeth thus amazedly? Come, sisters, cheer we up his sprites, and show the best of our delights. I'll charm the air to give a sound, while you perform your antic round, that his great king may kindly say, our duties did his welcome pay. I again see the rhyming part, sorry. Music, the witches dance and then vanish. Where are they? Where are they? Gone. Let this pernicious hour stand accursed in the calendar. In the calendar. Come in without there. Enter Lennox. What's your grace will? Saw the weird sisters? No, my lord. Came they not by you? No, indeed, my lord. Infected by the air whereon they ride, and damned all those that trusted that trust them. I did hear the galloping of horse, who was it came by. 'Tis two wait. Act 4, Scene 1, page 8. 'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word. Macduff is fled to England. Fled to England? Aye, my good lord. Time thou anticipate my dread exploits. Sorry. The flightly purpose never is overtook unless the deed go with it. From this moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand, and even now, to crown my thoughts with acts, be it thought and done. The castle of Macbeth I will surprise, seize upon fifth, give to the edge, oh, the sword, his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line, no boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before, this purpose cool, but no more sights. Where are these gentlemen? Come bring me where they are. Exit. What if Lennox, I have a question. What if Lennox runs away and tells, someone what Macbeth says? I feel like he will do it because, why not? And find, evidence against him to remove him from the position he is in right now, like the king, and kill him and make the people of Scotland see him die in front of them. Like, make the people see the people living in the Scotland area see how Macbeth dies, either hanged or cut throat or something. I don't know. I'm sorry. Act 4, Scene 2. Enter Lady Macduff, her son, and Ross. What had he done to make him fly the land? You must have patience, madam. He had none. His flight was madness. When our fears do make us traitors. You know not, you know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear. Wisdom. To leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly. He loves us not. He wants the natural torch for the poor Rhine, the most diminutive, I don't know how to say it, of birds will fight. Her young ones in her nest against the owl. All is the fear and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom where the flight, I think that says flight, so runs against all reason. My dearest coz, I pray you, oh my god, I messed up, sorry. I pray you school yourself, but for your husband he is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further, but cruel are the times when we are traitors, and do not know ourselves when we hold rumor, from what we fear, yet know not what we fear, but float upon a wild and violent sea, each way and none. I take my leave of you, shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at the worst will cease, or else climb upward to what they were before. My pretty cousin, blessing upon you. Act 4, Scene 2, page 2nd. Fathered he is, and yet he's fatherless. I am so much a fool. Should I stay longer, it would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once. Sirrah, your father's dead, and what will you do now? How will you live? As birds do, mother. What worms and flies? With what? With what I get, I mean, and so do they. Poor bird, thou didst, I think, never fear the net nor lime, I think, the pitfall nor the gin. Why should I bother? Oh wait, sorry. Why should I mother? Poor birds, they are not set for. My father is dead, for all you're saying. Yes, he is dead. Yes, he is dead. How wilt thou do for a father? Nah. How will you do for a husband? Why? I can buy me 20 at any market. That's a shocker. Then you'll buy them to sell again. Thou speak. Wait. Act 4, Scene 2, page 3. Then you'll buy them again. Them to sell again. Thou speaks with all the wit, with all thy wit, and yet I faith with it enough for thee. Was my father a traitor, mother? Ah, that he was. What is a traitor? Oh wait, before that, um, I wanted to say like I feel like I don't feel like anything, but like, I just have a question. I wonder how like old McDuff's son is, like, since he looks like he sounds so clever, just like him, and like and like Mac- Macbeth was talking about like how his son could be like the king soon, and like I feel like he's older, but like he doesn't sound old. Like asking like what is a traitor and stuff. So yeah, that's all. What is a traitor? Why one that swears and lies? And be all traitors that do so? Everyone that does so is a traitor and must be hanged. And must they all be hanged that swear and lie? Everyone. Who must hang them? Why, the honest man. Then the liars and swearers are fools, for there are liars and swearers enough to beat the honest man and hang up them. Now God help thee, poor monkey, but poor monkey. But how wilt thou do for a father? If he were dead, you'd weep for him. If you would not, it were a good sign that I should quickly have a new father. Poor prater, how thou talkest. Act 4, Scene 2, page 4. Enter a messenger. A messenger? Bless you, fair dame. I am not to you known, though in your state of honor I am perfect. I doubt some danger does approach you nearly. If you will take a homely man's advice, be not found hence with your little ones to fright you thus methinks I am too savage to do worse to you where fell cruelly, which is too nigh your person. Heaven preserve you. I dare a bid no longer. Okay, so I feel like the messenger was sent by like Lennox, and because like Macbeth like told him about the fact that he was gonna like attack Macduff's family and like kill like his wife and his kids, and when he finds Macduff he's gonna kill him too. I feel like Lennox was the one who sent the messenger to Lady Macduff after, yeah, hearing it. I feel like Lennox is on the good side for doing that if he actually did that. But if he didn't, I feel like he's not on the good side. Exit. Whither should I fly? Sorry. I have done no harm, but I remember now I am in this hearthly world where to do